There are moments in life when silence feels heavier than words, when the distance between you and heaven seems like a wall too high to climb. You look at your life, your mistakes, your exhaustion, and whisper quietly, "Where is God now?" But that longing that doesn't leave your heart, that quiet ache that stirs your soul, is already His voice calling you back. The feeling of distance is not abandonment. It's love disguised as longing. It's heaven gently pulling you home. God is not gone. He never was. You may have wandered, but even in your wandering, He never let you out of His sight. He never stopped walking beside you, waiting for the day your heart would look back and whisper, "I miss you." Sometimes we confuse silence with absence. We think that because we can't feel Him, He must have gone somewhere far away. But love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers. The same sun that burns bright at noon still shines behind the clouds. The same God who spoke loudly in your past now speaks softly in your stillness. And maybe this quiet season isn't punishment. Maybe it's invitation. Maybe it's the gentle pull of grace saying, "Come closer, my child. Don't run away, just rest." Because the ache you feel inside is not emptiness. It's the sound of heaven reminding you that you were made for more than this distance. God never closes His door. The invitation to return is always on the table. You don't need to rehearse your apology or perfect your prayer. You don't need to fix everything before you talk to Him again. He just wants truth, simple, raw truth. Words like, "God, I tried without you and I'm lost." That's enough. Those few honest words open more of heaven than 1,000 religious speeches. Because grace doesn't respond to perfection, it responds to surrender. And surrender begins the moment pride ends. When you finally stop pretending you're okay and whisper, "God, I need you," you don't have to clean yourself before you come home. Grace isn't a soap that waits for you to wash first. It's the water that finds you in the dirt. The Father's arms don't open when you become worthy. They open because you're His. The prodigal son didn't come home with strength. He came home broken. And the Father didn't wait with cold eyes and crossed arms. He ran faster than guilt. He embraced His child before one excuse could leave His mouth. That's how God loves. He runs faster than your shame. He reaches you before your past can speak. He celebrates before you can apologize. Because love never checks where you've been. It rejoices that you've come home. There's something sacred in the simplicity of heaven's welcome. No bureaucracy, no walls of judgment. God doesn't meet you at the door asking, "Where have you been?" He opens His arms and says, "You must be tired. Come in. Sit down. Eat. Rest." His home isn't a courtroom. It's a refuge. The table is still set. The light is still on. The seat that once held your heart is still yours. Every heartbeat that races when you think about praying again, that's grace knocking. Every tear that falls when you remember His presence, that's mercy washing your soul gently again and again. Don't let guilt silence your heart. Guilt says you need to pay for your distance. Grace says the price was already paid. Guilt builds walls. Grace tears them down. You don't have to explain why you left or prove that you're worthy to return. You just need to whisper, "God, I want to come home." And the moment you do, heaven moves. Angels rejoice. The Father runs toward you like He's been waiting forever, because He has. This isn't a story about someone else. It's your story. It's every story of every person who dared to come home to love that never gave up. Maybe your prayers feel weak, or maybe your words don't come out right. Maybe you've tried to pray, and all that comes is silence. That's okay. God understands silence. He hears meaning in your sighs. He hears your soul, even when your mouth can't speak. If all you can say is, "Help me," He already knows the pain behind it. If all you can offer are tears, He reads them like letters. The Spirit translates what your heart can't say, and heaven listens. Sometimes the most powerful prayers are the ones soaked in quiet, trembling in hope, waiting in the dark for light to come again. Even now, God is closer than you think. He's in the morning that still greets you with light. He's in the forgiveness you didn't deserve but received anyway. He's in the friend who reached out when you felt unseen. He's not standing far off, waiting for you to climb a mountain to reach Him. He's walking right beside you, whispering your name in every small miracle that still happens around you. The way back to him isn't complicated. It's not 1,000 steps. It's one. One simple word whispered from the heart. Yes, God never stops loving what he made. You are not a mistake he regrets. You are a story he's still writing, line by line, chapter by chapter. Maybe your pages are torn, maybe they're stained with regret, but the author never dropped the pen. Every scar you carry becomes ink in his hands. Every fall becomes a moment of grace rewritten. You don't have to erase your past. You just have to hand it to him. He will turn your failures into wisdom, your wounds into testimony, your distance into destiny. What you think is the end is just the page turning, and when the night feels long, when doubt whispers that he isn't listening, talk to him anyway. Tell him everything. Tell him you're tired, that you're scared, that you want to come back. Don't be afraid if your faith feels small. Even the smallest whisper can move the heart of heaven. God doesn't measure the power of your voice. He listens to the sincerity of your heart. And when you finish, stay still. The peace that follows isn't emptiness. It's his presence surrounding you again. It's the warmth of a father who never stopped waiting. You are not too far to be found. You are not too broken to be healed. You are not too late to return. The door is still open. The light is still on. And the Father's heart is still beating for you. Steady, strong, waiting for your steps on the road home. Come back, come as you are. Leave your guilt, your excuses, your fears. Let his love rebuild what was lost, heal what was shattered, and fill what was empty. He's not waiting for perfection. He's waiting for your surrender. Because no matter how far you've gone, his love has already gone further. If this message touched your heart, take a deep breath right now. Close your eyes and whisper, Father, I'm home. Feel that peace rising inside you. That's him answering. If you've ever felt distant from God, type amen in the comments and let the world know that grace still reaches hearts. Share this message with someone who needs it. You could be the reason someone finds their way back to God today. And before you scroll away, pause for just one more second. Because maybe this is not just another video. Maybe this is the moment heaven decided to speak your name again.